like we said, like we could go anywhere and like at least have like someone just be like, are you Rue? Are you Prim? Or like usually it is like, oh, you're Rue, or oh, you're Prim, right?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it depends on whether or not I'm wearing my hair down. If I'm wearing it up, I'm just like some, whatever. But then I'm wearing my hair down. Oh my God, it's Prim. Oh wait, I said Prim. I mean Rue.
Well, they weren't really watching then, were they?
You said Prim, I said Prim. It was in my mind, but you know what I mean. Yes, I'm the new Prim. Just letting you all know. There's new casting.
Yeah.
New casting, and I'm Prim.
Have you guys seen the DVDs yet?
Not yet. No, we haven't. No.
So are there anything you're looking forward to that they might be adding that
Yeah,
didn't make it into the movie?
Set.
Yeah, the behind the scenes.
There was a camera on set every day filming like for behind the scenes, so that was like that's the exciting part.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
It'll be really cool to see it, like us goofing off and being ourselves. Because I think when people don't realize that we are not our characters.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
so they don't realize that
I'm not Prim. I'm Willow.
Yeah, and I mean,
My
everyone calls me Rue now. Like that's my new name.
I know.
But I think it'll be funny for fans to see Glimmer eyeing Rue, and then they cut and we're listening to Super Bass by Nicki Minaj and dancing. I think that'll be funny to see. Yeah, for sure.
Now tell me, have you seen your action figure?
I have. I just got it. I was playing with it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I was like, I'm playing with myself, no big deal.
You know Prim's going to get an action figure?
I don't know, I hope.
We'll keep
We would hope, yeah, keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope.
You guys read the book?
Yes, big fans of the book.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What do you think?
I love them. I mean, I was a fangirl before I even auditioned.
Yeah.
So of course I was super nervous for my audition, and then super stoked when I got it. I mean, oh my God, I couldn't even believe it. The audition, well, it was only two auditions. It was one audition with the casting director, Debbie Zane, and then she gave me advice for the callback, which was to dress up like Rue. So I came to the director's house, Gary Ross's house, completely dressed in torn clothes, and mud was all over me, and leaves and twigs in my hair and everything. And he has a really nice house, of course. So I had to be really careful where I was walking, so I didn't leave a trail of mud. And then of course I couldn't sit with everyone else. I had to sit on a stool because I couldn't sit on his nice suede furniture. So
Did you ever meet the author of the books?
Yes.
Yeah.
Suzanne Collins is amazing. She's incredibly nice. I met her at the premiere. Yeah. I didn't have a chance to meet her when she was in North Carolina while we were filming, but I got to meet her at the premiere.
Yeah, I met her on set. She came for my death scene. So yeah, she gave me advice about it and everything, which was so helpful and so amazing to meet her.
How hard is it to do a death scene?
It is hard, I guess I'd say. It was just kind of weird though, because I mean, what I did is I kind of got into the mindset of Rue, and it's kind of like, what are you thinking as you're dying, which is kind of weird to think about. So.
When you saw it with an audience for the first time, what were your thoughts? What went through your head? Were you looking at the screen, or were you looking more at people's reactions, or for both of you guys when you were just watching the film for the first time?
Sometimes people's reactions, because it's funny, you're looking up at the screen and then you see yourself and then you look around do they know?
I know.
Do they even know who's sitting next to them?
No, but actually, the first time I went to see it was with my friends and family, and so of course one of my best friends, my death scene had just happened, and she's sobbing, literally sobbing and shaking, and she's terrified. So I'm like, it's okay, I'm right here, I'm not dead, I'm alive, and I'm trying to make her feel better, and the woman turns to me and she's like, shh, you're ruining the time. I was like,
Do you get a lot of reaction though like that, where people, because I was crying in that scene too. I mean, where people come up, it's like, wow, so wonderful, it's just so sad, and I mean, do you get a lot of that?
I get a lot of I cried when you died. That's what I get a lot.
Yeah, coming through the line for autographs, people were like, I cried when you died, pass by. I cried when you died, pass by. I cried when you died.
I'm like, really? Wow.
Surprising.
Yeah, what do you say to that? Like, I'm sorry.
Willow, have you talked to Francis yet?
I have not talked to him yet.
Are you-
I can't wait. I'm really excited to work with him. You know, Gary was an amazing director, and he did amazing with Hunger Games, and it's really sad to see him go, but I'm also really excited to see what Francis Lawrence wants to do with Catching Fire.
Prim's in a very different place in the second book. So,
Yes.
what for you either has you excited about playing with a certain actor that you didn't get to? I mean, you really worked mostly with Jennifer last time only.
Yes.
So, for scenes or working with actors that you're most looking forward to?
I'm excited to work with Josh Hutcherson and probably Woody Harrelson, because they're both amazing actors, and I didn't get to do any scenes with them in the first movie, so I'm really excited to see about doing some scenes with them.
Prim really is kind of an advocate for PETA, sort of, in the
Yeah.
second book too. So you get to kind of build a relationship that's separate from anything else.
Yes.
What's been the reaction of your parents? They're treating you differently now?
No.
No.
Or maybe
No.
they're treating me differently so that I won't act differently. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but like, not really. No.
Yeah.
They don't clean your room, they don't take out a big spear.
Nope.
No, not exactly.
When you guys saw the movie, did something, you play all the parts, and then when you finally get to see it, was there, obviously a lot of people, like you said, cried during your scene. What affected you most? What scene did you watch and go, oh, yeah.
Definitely for me, yeah, because that was the scene that most affected me while reading the books. And I was actually listening to it on tape because I was 10, and we were just like, oh, it's so much more fun. So we listened to it on tape, and I was just like sitting there like this, why? And I was 10, and I was like, how could this happen? So yeah, that was the scene that most affected me.
Yeah, I mean, people always ask me if I cry when I see myself die, and I'm just like, you have to be really self-involved to cry when you see yourself. Like, oh my God, what's the world gonna do without me? The scene that actually made me cry was the cornucopia scene, just because it was so like disturbing and shocking to see all my friends beating each other up and stabbing each other. Like, that was just so weird to see. So I'd say definitely that. Yeah.
Is there anything in the movie that surprised you the way it turned out compared to how you filmed it?
I mean, I don't know, when you're shooting a movie, you don't really know what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
You know?
So everything was kind of surprising
everything
to see
was
at
new.
first. Everything was new, and everything was different when you saw it from when you were shooting.
Yeah.
Willow, what was it like, in the town for the district, was it 12? I always get the numbers because I have District 9 in my head. But because that town's it's a ghost town in West Virginia somewhere or North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And but I mean, that seemed like a little creepy place, seeing pictures of it and everything.
There was like in some pictures, like Katniss running with her bow and arrow to go into the woods. Like, you see background of beat up old houses, and we actually shot in an abandoned little village, sort of, and like our house was old, and like there was stairs that were like just breaking, and like all these different cool things, and they had these amazing old props, and like it was incredible, like, and it was kind of scary actually, because like there was these old houses that were actually just all boarded up, and it was interesting. Yeah.
I bet.
You talked about the cornucopia scene and the way things affect you. It's obviously a trilogy of pretty strong ideas that she was writing. Has being inside the story so much kind of changed the way you look at the world outside? I mean, more than just reading the books.
Yeah.
Got some wheels spinning.
Yeah, I think that's what's most powerful about the book is that, I mean, there's no werewolves or vampires in it. It's like, it's a very powerful message, and it's a world that's not very far from our own. It's kind of like a warning or a prediction. So I think that definitely kind of had an effect on me.
Yeah.